God damn. Hey, hi, ho, and howdy, everybody. My name is... My hands are so fucking sweaty right now. What is... God damn it. I didn't even remember that the scene that happened in the last... This is obviously a new episode. I don't know why I have to say that. You would know it. It's fucking obvious. But for me, I'm coming off just off the last... I completely forgot that shit happened. That's fucking rough. Anyway, hey, hi, ho, and howdy, everybody. My name is Hanako, and welcome to episode number 19, if I'm not mistaken, of Katawa Shoujo. In the last episode, goddamn, Hanako, we were gonna have a group lesson thing, and then Hanako was like, hey, can I come over and hang out? And everyone was like, yeah, cool, that's awesome. And then Misha and Shizne thought it would be hilarious to fuck with us a little bit, and ended up accidentally, with our help, fucking breaking Hanako, and that was not good at all. So then we brought her to the nurse, so she's relaxing down there. We went back to the classroom. Goddamn. I completely forgot that any of that shit happened. Damn. Even as I re-enter the classroom, I'm thinking about Hanako. My stomach feels like it's turning into knots while I think about how to deal with her. I still don't know what I'm going to say when I see her again. Thankfully, the class doesn't pay me much heed. There are a couple of questioning glances, but overall many people seem to not be very aware of what happened. Muto raises his eyebrows to get my attention when I pass by his desk. That was the worst part about that too, is I know I kept fucking up my lines constantly, and I was trying to do everything I could to not do that and to kind of get through it. Damn. Nakai, I take it Ikazawa's in the infirmary now. Yeah, I took her there and the nurse said I should let her rest. Muto nods, assuring me that I made the right call. He scratches his chin for a second before rising from his desk. Everyone, I want you to continue with the exercise. Nakai, I'll see you in the hallway, please. His speech is rushed, but overall he doesn't seem to be acting too differently from how he usually does. Being a teacher, maybe it's to be expected. As we go into the hallway, I notice him taking a quick glance left to right to check if there are any students milling around. The hallway is nearly soundless, but I can't think of anything except for waiting for Muto to speak. Nakai, what do you think the purpose of this school is? To cater to the needs of disabled students? Muto scratches his head as he shakes it. No. If we wanted to do that, we would have built a whole school from scratch. One floor, talking whiteboards, that kind of thing. Look around, Nakai. The school is about giving you all a future that you would have been denied in regular education. Huh? Think of it this way. If we wanted you to graduate and go straight into a hospital, do you think we'd put in this much effort? The bluntness of Muto's statement temporarily stuns me, causing me to forget about the immediate situation. No. That's right. We want you all to leave here as useful members of society. I'm not quite sure that I'm following you. I have high hopes for you, Nakai. You're possibly the first student I've had that gets my lectures. That isn't something that a teacher should be admitting so freely. You could easily take the studies of science, get well into university. Have you ever considered that? I can't say that I have. Well, what have you considered? For your future, that is. I can't say that I've put too much thought into my future. For a moment, I'm distinctly reminded of Lilly questioning me about the same subject. It's only been a little over 5 months since I was gasping for air on the ground. It's too soon to be thinking about the future, and besides, Hanako's problem seems much bigger to me right now. Muto gives a disapproving sigh before continuing. Think of this place as an opportunity. Here you have boundless facilities, good teachers, plus the added bonus of the nurse and his staff. You should be doing nothing but thinking about the future. Right. As I raise my head to meet his gaze, a thought occurs to me. It's almost like Muto totally sidestepped the issue at hand. Excuse me, but why did none of the staff seem to care when Hanako skips class? I've seen her walk out of the class more than once. Shouldn't you at least say something? Well, Nakai, it's not really that simple. Every student here has special needs. If it weren't for them, if it weren't for that, then we wouldn't have a school here. For example, I wouldn't keep you in class if you were having trouble breathing, would I? But that's not... Muto cuts me off before I can even think about finishing my sentence. Ikazawa's case is very much like that. But instead of CPR or a pacemaker, what she needs is time and space. The faculty has been made aware of this from the day she arrived here. Thus, whenever she feels she needs the class, we let her do so. Did I say we let her class? I might have fucked that up all the way. And even though she isn't a star pupil, she seems to pass all of her exams. The dogs are freaking out. I don't know why that's happening. It's probably demons. It's always demons. So, it hasn't affected her ability to study. Isn't that enough? I open my mouth to protest, but I can't find a fault in his argument. While her condition does seem at first to be wholly physiological, its worst effects have been on her psyche. It puts me off, though. Isn't she just passing on the responsibility for her problem? Surely she can't go like this for her entire life. I understand that you might not be used to this kind of thing yet. It's been a big change for you. That said, it's less than a year until graduation now. Maybe you won't have to get used to this school. If you keep your head down, I'm sure you'll do well enough in your exams. I humbly nod more to simply acknowledge that I'm listening than out of agreement. I felt like I was getting used to the school, but it feels like it's just been thrown back in my face. But what about Hanako? I hope that she will perform well enough to do what she wants to do. What that is, I don't know. Not all students leave school with an idea of what they want to do, unfortunately. He takes care to emphasize the last word, as if it wasn't quite clear enough already. God damn it. It gives me a moment to mull his words over. Today's been a troublesome day for you, and I doubt you'd be able to concentrate much anyway after all that's happened. So, I'll allow you to take the rest of the day off. Your marks have been good in this class so far, which makes me think you won't have any trouble catching up on what you've been doing. He gives a small smile along with his praise, as if to make up for the seriousness of his lecturing before now. Go collect your things. Damn it. Go collect your things. I'll see you tomorrow. Right. Thank you. Muto's roundabout speeches left my thoughts scattered. It's still not any closer to working out what I can do to help Hanako, if anything, and my mind is all the more confused about I'm also still bothered by the fact that Hanako was helped at least as much by Shizune, her enemy by proxy, as myself. But I don't know whether that is just male bravado or a genuine concern. While I collect Hanako's and mine things from the class, I continue to try and sort out my feelings. I want to say that I understand her and that I'm there for her, but while I might have been able to say that just yesterday, I can't say it now. I wish I could. Damn. I lay on my bed trying to collect my thoughts. I keep dropping the T off the word collect for some reason. It's all bad. After Hanako's panic attack, I found myself fundamentally reassessing the relationship we share and what I know about her. And the worst part about the whole panic attack thing is I've been in the same fucking situation. Not to the same extent. That was a bit worse than anything I've gone through, but it wasn't fucking good. I know how unbelievably fucking just nightmarish that kind of situation is. Like, if you never have had, like, a legitimate full-on fucking panic attack or anxiety attack, it's fucking brutal. It is, like, everything in the world is just crushing you. Like, you know when they got the big machine, you stick a car in it and then crush it up into, like, a little ball or a cube, and they're like, hey, there you go, it's that. I don't know if that's one thing that people do all that often, but, like, you know, that kind of situation, it's like that. It's like everyone who you've ever known thoughts about you, and it's all bad, and it's all crushing down on you. You can't breathe. You don't know what the fuck's happening. You can't even see because either you're fucking crying because you can't deal with what's happening, or you just are so unfocused with the fucking world around you, you're just losing shit. It's not great. It's really not. Fuck. Jackass flashbacks is all I'm getting here today. I had a hard enough time dealing with the 4 months in the hospital. One look at her scars tells me she was in one for a lot longer than I was. But that as it may, I know next to nothing about her past. She's told me about the house fire, but only in the most basic way. And what of her family? I still haven't asked Lilly about them. There hasn't been a good opportunity to bring it up. I don't know where she grew up or what her old school was like, nor of her past friends, her wishes and ambitions. But not even her taste in music, food, and movies, all the little things that I knew about all my old friends. Just what have I been doing for all this time with her and Lilly? In the distance, I hear the bells signaling me into class. With any luck, Lilly will soon realize that neither Hanako and I are around and return to the dormitories. My mobile phone starts to ring, cutting my thinking short. It quite startles me, as I've rarely been called since coming to Yamaku. Surprisingly, didn't startle me this time. Out of all the things that could have startled me, that was not it. Hello, Miss Hanako speaking. Oh, damn. My entire brain just stopped working for a second. Oh, Hisao, I'm glad I found you. What the fuck? Can I not? What is happening right now? You weren't at any of our usual... There we go. It's still terrible, but we're back. Oh, Hisao, I'm glad I found you. You weren't at any of our usual places, so I thought this would be the fastest way to contact you. I probably should have guessed it would be Lilly, as she's one of the few people I've given my number to. Even through the phone, her voice sounds slightly on edge. Hanako and I left class early. She had some kind of panic attack. The line goes silent. If it weren't for the background static, I would have thought Lilly had hung up on me. I understand. Could you come by my room? I'd like to talk with you. Sure, I'd appreciate the chance to have a bit of a talk, actually. Good. I also have some bad news. I think we should discuss this in person. Do I know what it is? I think I do. It's hard to grasp the seriousness of the situation from Lily's tone. She sounds so calm most of the time, but that could be a good or a bad thing, depending on how you look at it. Okay, I'll be right there. I collect Hanako's school things from my desk and head straight for Lily's room. I rap my knuckles on her door and she soon calls me in. Lilly sits at the table beside her room, looking a little worse for wear. I guess that's because of the bad news. Following her gesture of invitation, I sit across from her and lay Hanako's things on the table. Well, there's no point in either of us waiting. Would you mind going first, Hisao? What happened today? My memory of the incident is already beginning to fade, but I explain it as best as I can to Lilly. Inviting Hanako to work with the group, Shizune and Misha's questioning, our foray to town getting discovered, and the subsequent panic attack. I had Shizune's reaction almost as an afterthought, but Lilly seems to take some kind of comfort in hearing about it. I guess rivals don't become rivals for no reason. There must be some history there, but now really is not the time to explore it. I see. She had said her therapist sessions were helping, but I had my doubts. It's quite a shame. Her birthday has caused problems before, but I had hoped that she would improve with you around and the more intensive therapy. I just fucking remembered what it was. Oh, goddamn! For this whole past episodes, I can't remember why she got so. I just remembered why she got so fucking upset. God damn. Where is Hanako now? Last time I saw her, she was in the infirmary. I guess she's gone back to her room by now. She wasn't in the library or the tea room when I checked, so I can only assume that too. You said you also had some bad news? What's the matter? Do they concern Hanako? Lilly shifts her position, her body's way of saying she's searching for the right words. My aunt, goddammit. My aunt has fallen gravely ill. I'm afraid I'm going to be heading back to Scotland to visit her and to spend some time with my family. What? Is she alright? When do you leave? I'm not altogether sure of exactly how she's faring at the moment, though last I heard she was stable. I'll be leaving Saturday. It's the earliest flight that I could get. Stable. That's code for needs to stay in the hospital. I've been stable long enough to know that. And to know that it doesn't necessarily mean someone is in good condition, but merely treading water. Yeah, stable is not... It is not a reassuring term. On the upside, stable is much better than critical condition. At least she's not on the brink of death. Stable. That's a relief. Yes, but this means I won't be here for Hanako's birthday. I wanted to tell you now, so we could think of something before we told Hanako. But after today's events, I'm not even sure there's even going to be an issue if we simply cancel the party. I don't think that's such a good idea. Hanako already knows that we are planning a party now. To go back on that seems like the wrong thing to do. Also, we should do something for your going away, right? You make it sound as if I won't be coming back. If all goes well, I should only be away for a week, though possibly 2. That's one relief, I guess. With that in mind, what do you suggest then? Given the circumstances, I don't think karaoke is really appropriate. You're not going away for the greatest of reasons, so having too much fun would feel a little wrong. What'd you do for her birthday last year? Last year, I literally couldn't get out of her room. She'd locked the door. All I could do was leave food outside for her, making sure that she was at least eating well. This is perhaps the most depressed I've ever seen or heard Lilly act. I feel sorry for her, given how defeated she must feel to be unable to help her closest friend. Perhaps it'd be better to throw the party before you leave, then. That does sound like it'd be the easiest option. I think that we should at least tell Hanako both about your trip and her party. I have her things from class as well. That's a good point. Should we go and visit her now? I think that'd be a good idea. Part of me is dying to see Hanako. The last time I saw her, she looked like death walking, and these last few hours have torn me apart just thinking about that. We quietly get up and file out of Lily's room. Hanako's room is next door in the same hallway. Knocking lightly gets us no response, but the door proves to be unlocked. Lilly pauses for a moment as the handle unexpectedly moves under her hand before opening the door. Hanako's room is startlingly bare and monotone. There are no decorations on the plain white walls, a plain dark blue blanket, and only a few books, papers, and purely utilitarian items on the shelf. Even her bed sheets are monochrome. The entire room feels as subdued as Hanako's character. God damn it, my heart! Fucking damn. Game, do you realize the kind of channel I have? I talk about the fuckest of shit. I try to be funny and shit, and god damn it. Tear my goddamn heart out. Hanako herself is lying curled up on her bed. She might not be crying now. I mean, that's a tear. I'm sorry, that's what that is. But her eyes are closed tightly to stop herself, and the tracks left by her tear still on her sit still on her. Never fucking mind. Point is, you know what's going on. I quietly walk and set her bag down on her desk, afraid of startling her too much. Hello? Oh. Hello, Hanako. Hisao told me about what happened today. Are you alright? Hanako's eyes open, though only a little. I'm okay. She tilts her head slightly to look at me, noticing my grimacing before I can hide it. Sorry for making you worry. Really, I'm fine now. She really doesn't look nor sound okay, though at least she seems more calm than she was before. Fucking damn it. She still looks as if the slightest breath could emotionally break her, though. I said it before, right? You don't need to be sorry for this. Hisao's right. I shouldn't have hidden something like a birthday celebration from you. I see Hanako shiver at the word. Lilly picks up on the silence that follows and crouches down to Hanako's level. I'm the one who should be sorry, Hanako. Hanako's eyes open to peer at Lilly. She looks at Lilly for some time, taking in her face with those dark, analytical eyes of hers. Lilly must have made the right impression on her, as Hanako recovers enough to prop herself up on the bed and starts shift to sitting on its side. Hanako worries about many things, but troubling others is foremost among them. God damn. Hearing Hanako shuffling, Lily moves forward and feels out the side of her bed, eventually taking a seat beside her and taking Hanako's left hand in both of hers. Fuck. It's getting worse because it's getting me emotionally, and I get like this like little shake stutter sometimes when I'm emotional. It's fucked up. Oh, it's bad. The feeling of me being out of place when the two are together has lessened in the time we've known each other, but it's still occasionally very much there. This is one of those times, I think. Lily, if you want me to go... I don't want that. Lily and I are both surprised at Hanako mustering her courage. A half-mumbled okay is all I can give her in reply, and I take her desk chair to sit in. Hanako, I'm afraid I have some bad news. So Lily's gonna break the news now. With Hanako having affirmed our relationship so clearly, perhaps Lily thought this. Damn, the timing was good, or at least as good as it will ever be. My aunt has fallen ill, so I'll have to return to my family for a time. Concern replaces Hanako's remorseful expression. Your family? You mean in Scotland, right? That's right. Akira and I will be leaving Saturday. This also reminds me, we haven't actually met Akira. At all yet. You do meet her in Hanako's thing. I can't fucking remember. So, you're going away? I won't be gone for long. Perhaps only a week or two. I'll be back before you know it, and Hasao will be here, right? That's right. I'm not going anywhere. Hanako seems to take only a minor comfort in this, but she does manage to summon some resolve from somewhere inside her. Is your aunt going to be alright? I'm not sure. Silence falls. It's depressing that the thing to truly bring Hanako out of her rut is another's misfortune. I decided to bring up the other matter that brought us here, to distract at least in part from the dismal feeling permeating in the room. Anyway, we were thinking that it would be a good idea to have a going-away party for Lily, and it could double as... I cut myself off before mentioning her birthday, as it seems to be a trigger for such fierce emotions within her. Lily gives Hanako's hand a gentle squeeze. Is that alright by you, Hanako? It won't be anything lavish or overdone, just something small in my room. So, just in the school? Just us? That's right, just the three of us. If you like, I could ask Akira to come as well. Okay. You're only going for a week? 1 week or two, yes. I promise it won't be any longer. Okay. Also notice I've been talking really low in the microphone throughout the last 2 episodes, so I hope that's not too quiet. I didn't think about that, actually. Damn. Most people would be upset about hearing about a friend's family member falling ill and happy at having a party. But with Hanako, it seems both events are on the same level. Alright then. You look like you need a rest, Hanako, so it might be best if we all went back to our rooms for now. You know that if you ever want anything, you can always talk to me or Asao, right? Lily's voice is pensive, an unusual edge for someone as confident in herself as she. I understand. Thank you, Lily. Hisao. Well then. Good night, Hanako. Night. I let out a long breath after the door closes behind us. It feels a little like we've been deep underwater, and only now have I been able to come up for air. Lily doesn't seem to be doing well either. She looks pale and drawn. Are you all right? I'm just a little tired. It's been hectic recently. Have you slept at all? A little tired sounds like an understatement given how you look. I think I managed to get a couple hours of sleep before class. I'll be okay. I feel bad about pressing Lily right now. I think both of us are pretty tired from everything that's happened as well. I think you should get some rest. It's been a big day, and staying up isn't good for your complexion. Thank you for your concern. Damn. Good night, then. Okay. Night, Lily. I leave Lily in the hallway as she opens the door to her room and begin to make my way to my own. As I walk down the quiet hallway, I can't get the image of Hanako out of my mind. Huddled and pitiable, lying helpless with tears on her cheeks. I begin to think that she would... God damn. I began to think that she was just a normal, if extremely shy, person, but her problems run much deeper than that. Trying to take a relationship further than what we share now when she's so fragile and vulnerable wouldn't be right. I don't need her to be more than a friend in order to protect her, to try and stop anything like this from ever happening again. The possibility of my feelings for her going beyond that doesn't matter anymore. Hanako is precious to me, and that's why I can't take advantage of her. And even so, there's that sting I feel when I think that way. For now, I need to sleep. Tomorrow, hopefully, will be a better day.